In the aftermath of World War II, Rabbanim and activists worked tirelessly to establish Jewish infrastructure for American Jewry. The Frierdiker Rebbe, the previous Chabad Rebbe, was once approached by a community activist who questioned why Chabad did not preoccupy themselves with creating kosher agencies and companies that would allow kosher food to be readily available. The Frierdiker Rebbe replied with a smile, "We are preoccupied with enlarging the customer base. We are trying to ensure there will be more and more Yidden committed to keeping kosher." I'm reminded of this story by a fascinating commentary of the Baal HaTurim found in this week's Parsha. When the Torah teaches us about the mitzvah of Hashavas Aveda, returning lost items, the pasuk uses the language of the Asafta el Beisecha. You should gather the lost item into your house. The Baal HaTurim notes that this exact language is used in one other place in the entire Torah, by the affliction of Tzara Sanahom. What's the connection, though, between Hashavas Aveda and Tzaras? The Orach Chaim provides a beautiful, deeper insight into the mitzvah of Hashavas Aveda. He explains that we're not only referring to lost objects, we're also referring to lost souls who have strayed and can't seem to find their way back home. Similarly, on a deeper level, Tzaras stems from Tzaras Ayin, a very limited prism and perspective of life, prioritizing materiality over spirituality, cuisine and commerce over values and valor. Perhaps that's the underlying thread connecting these two mitzvahs. In both instances, we need the antidote, ba'asafta el toch beisecha, which means to take him or her into the Beis Medrash, and thus gather in the souls who may have lost their way, and those who suffer from tzaras ayin, limited, distorted, and misaligned values and perspectives. Chazal teach us that the word El is an acronym for Ina leyado v'samti lach, a pasuk referring to the Arei Miklat, the cities of refuge. The month of Elul is a city of refuge in time. The solace and safety of the cities of refuge come from the walls that surround them. The commentaries explain that this refers to the walls of the Beis Medrash. Elul is a time to enter those Torah walls and deepen our connection with Hashem. The Asafta el Beisecha is the Torah urging us to gather ourselves into our home to fortify and reinforce our walls of Kedusha, which is what the Frierdiker Rebbe communicated to this activist. We need to dedicate time and effort to curating and creating surroundings that will inspire us. Bernard Shaw once said, "Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself." Perhaps Judaism would respond that it's only through creating a rich and robust infrastructure of inspiration and learning that we are able to truly find ourselves. Wishing you a wonderful Shabbos.